This is National Premier League's Victoria NPL1 from Kevin Bartlett Reserve. My name is Teo Pellizzeri, joined tonight by Heidelberg United goalkeeper Griffin McMaster, also the goalkeeper for Malvern City, Brandon Galgano, and also a goalkeeper for no one, Adam Baroli, will kick this match off. It is a big, big game. I'm looking at the Richmond team. No Hamlet Armenian. That is an interesting storyline. Not sure what's wrong with him, but that is a big absentee for Richmond tonight as they try to win this game against the league leaders. That whistle in the background is kick-off. We are underway. Teo Pellizzeri, Griffin McMaster, Brandon Galgano and Adam Baroli bringing you NPL Vic Live from Kevin Bartlett Reserve. It is Avondale Heights travelling to take on Richmond. And after kick-off, Richmond played it down to the back line of Avondale Heights. It was cleared away initially quite comfortably by Pajic, and then into the area. Richmond from the left, arriving late is Opperman, and diving down and getting his first touch of the ball is John Scolo. We might be hyping it up a little bit to say it's a relegation battle because it's assuming that Ballarat actually wins at least one, if not both, of their games in hand. We'll stay here at Richmond, though, because there's a ball going in from the right and it's been blazed out onto the training pitch and it's gone behind for a goal kick. Flynn with a left-footed free kick, floats it high, tries to catch Scolo off his line, and he actually was just creeping out away from his 6-yard area and then dives back with the flight of the ball to take it in the air.
Yeah, another notable omission from Avondale Heights, Stefan Borisovic. Have regular contact with him, and he has been starting every week, and it's just unusual to see that he's not in tonight, and interesting to see the reasoning why.
It's a couple of willing 50-50s in midfield, and Khrapko is in trouble here for crashing in on Purcell. He was perhaps initially the man who looked infringed on the first one as two players swung volleys at the ball and missed. Cahill holds the ball up, passes to Opperman, and now he passes to Sadler. Richmond keep it moving. They're going backwards to take it forwards. Knight back to Opperman on the right-hand side. Now he can swing onto his right foot, top of the area. Ball is bouncing, headed away, and now a follow-up. Volley comes in, and it's going to land kindly. I thought for just a moment Purcell's deflected shot might catch out Scolo, but he's able to catch it on his chest. Here comes the corner. Taken by Flynn, high to the back post. Bontemps gets up and he heads it straight into the arms of Scolo, who really just stuck the hands up and hoped for the best. It hit his fingertips and then he was first to grab the rebound. So Bontemps with a great chance for Richmond. Sadler throws it in. Knight trying to roll his man. Second defender comes over. Imeri, ball deflects kindly though. Knight 1-2 with Cahill into the area and following it up, and the shot bends just wide of the top left corner. That was Sarwan. He didn't have much of a window to shoot and he swung his right foot at the ball and it bent wide, and there's an Avondale Heights player, Khrapko. He's down holding his right knee, I think, from the looks of things. So a bit of chaos there in the Avondale Heights penalty area. Khrapko, out positioned by Bontemps, hits it down the left, and now Cahill breaking away. Opperman is arriving in the middle if he can find him. Cahill hits the left byline, crossing Opperman, hits the post, and it stays out. It got a little deflection off Scolo. The initial shot was beautiful. He just rolled the right foot, let the ball do the work really, and it smacked into the woodwork.
Richmond are really dominating down those flanks. They're really stretching Avondale Heights in the widths. And fantastic play down the left by Tim Cahill. He was absolutely brilliant. Tom Cahill, Tim Cahill, Tom Cahill, and Opperman. He, to be fair to him, he didn't go for power, which was good. He went for placement. It's just unfortunate it's hit the post and gone out.
And so it's a free kick just inside the attacking half for Richmond now. They've got a few players lined up at the top of the area. This ball is going to go diagonal over to the right, though. Opperman brings it down with a nice first touch. Looking at Strano. Feigns to cross once. Now sends it into the area. Deflected away by Khrapko. Just outside the top of the box. And an attempt at the Hollywood volley coming in there from Knight. It goes over the bar, and it was dipping late, but too late to come down even on the roof of the net. It's behind for a goal kick.
Really struggling at the moment. I know the pitch is flat. Neither side really able to string much together at the moment.
Well, I've voiced a number of Avondale Heights games for the NPL YouTube channel after the fact, games that had already been played, and they are a very pragmatic, grinding sort of team. And the one game we did broadcast live, the 3-1 win against the Bulleen Lions, was perhaps their most exciting performance of the season. Tonight, not quite at the same level. Ball out to the right-hand side. Principato into the area. Khrapko is there. And he knocks it in after the keeper came and did not collect the ball. Chadwick went without. Khrapko brings it into his control and he rolls it into the left-hand post. It takes a little dink and then finds the back of the net.
You mentioned there's nothing pragmatic about Avondale Heights when they go forward. It was a real just chance goal. They took their chance. The ball come in on the right. He cut across the goalkeeper's vision. Khrapko, the ball fell to him. The keeper missed it. And just from 6 yards, tapped it in. So, as you mentioned earlier, Avondale Heights just taking their chances when they get them.
Well, ball in from the free kick, taken quickly, trying to catch out the goalkeeper there, Knight, and Scolo is shouting at the referee, and I'm sure shouting at his defenders as well, but it's out for a goal kick.
LePage needs to beat the first defender here if it's going to be have any danger.
So LePage, second attempt. This one goes high to the near post, and it hits the bar. Khrapko got up and sent a header across the face of goal. It hit the inside of the right-hand post, and now there's a counter-attack for Richmond. Sweet breaking down the left-hand side. Strano is chasing. Sweet ball into the area. It bounces too close to Scolo, but Khrapko a coat of varnish away from making it 2-0.
Yeah, definitely, and Chadwick committing there for a ball which he probably shouldn't have, but hitting the post, Avondale, and well, it's both teams have hit the post once, and it was a good counter-attack down the left by Sweet.
One man guarding the near side, comes in, headed away by Cahill. Opperman, defensive header, only as far as Imeri. Floating the ball back to the top of the box, headed away by Sadler. Now Campbell flicks it in. Volley from Khrapko and a great save. Getting down to a Chadwick. A little bit of something out of nothing. Defensive clearance is shallow. Straight to LePage. He drives it in and wins a corner off Bontemps. Deflected behind. But Khrapko, he really does only need a half chance and he can make something out of nothing. Ball on the left for Avondale Heights at the moment. Georgievski wrestles his way past Sadler, cross LePage, left-footed volley, and it's a good save again by Chadwick. Avondale Heights turning the screws, and Chadwick saves them once again.
Yeah, does well, Chadwick. 2 saves in about 5 minutes, and it's very, very bobbly in that particular part of the pitch, so he's done well to hold it.
Just quickly on what Griff was saying about Cahill, I think when he's had the opportunity, he's tried to do too much at times. The defending has been well, but he's got to just try and have a ping. He's
ball on halfway, and a chance here straight away, and the ball ends up in the back of the net, and the offside flag is up. Frustration for Knight, and the referee is coming over and saying, whistle it, go on, don't protest too much. Offside against Knight. It was a great first ball from Shepherd. His introduction to the game is a promising one.
Well, generally, that's normally a yellow card. Once
I'm telling you, the ref's forgotten his cards.
Yeah, he has. He's left them at home.
Throw in on the
left.
Get hit by a car soon. down the left-hand side. Initially cleared by Sarwin, and now a speculative attempt flying into the area from Georgievski, but it's held by Chadwick. Multi-ball for a moment there. Throw-in was taken quickly by Flynn, and Richmond are going to keep it moving. Knight trying to pass it into the path of Tabor, but it's taken away by Georgievski. Principato now touches it on, looking for the run of Amiri. Knocked away from him by Sadler, and Opperman, who's been quiet in the second half, has an opportunity here, goes for a little gallop, but he's chased down by Principato. Opperman passes in board, and now Sarwin slips in possession. Georgievski comes in and wins the ball. Imeri plays it through. Khrapko is through. Flag stays down. Khrapko top of the area, backtracking. Bontemps slid in and just interrupted the shooting motion enough so that Sadler could go back and take the ball off the line. So fortune favouring Bontemps there. A brave challenge, and he wins the ball. And rare throw in the attacking half for Richmond in the second half, and Shepherd just hurls it long to the edge of the area. Over the head of Cahill. Pyatt got a header initially. Sadler brings it down. Bit of a scramble. Avondale Heights clear it out to right back. Campbell is there, and he plays it down the line. LePage will look up. into the centre. Drajewski tried a ball to Emery, intercepted initially, but straight to Kratsia. His clearance goes straight to Knight, and now Knight running, top of the area on the right, lays it off into the area. Flynn trying to tee up Opperman, and now there's a coming together of bodies, and Richmond are approaching and howling at the referee, and it was Flynn who thought he was fouled, and really he was running aggressively at the ref, and now the ball is broken Avondale Heights way, but Khrapko doesn't have much petrol left in the tank.
Definitely looked like the ref thought about giving that for a second. He hovered over his whistle. He looked like he was going to blow, and look, close decision, Griff. I don't know. What do you reckon?
Got to say, I thought that was a penalty. Yeah. I really thought that was a penalty. Well, there hasn't been any injuries. There's been no cards, no goals, so I would... hard to say, Taylor. I don't think there'll be much stoppage time.
3 minutes tops, maybe a fourth if the referee felt generous. Here's Sadler, lays it down. Chance, Tabor in from the right. Knight
Great
into
ball.
the area, and it's sliced over his own bar. Well defended in the end by Pajic. He puts it behind for a corner, and that could have very nearly been a calamitous own goal. In it comes from the right, over the head of Bissinger, and then sliding in Tabor, meets it on the half volley, but all he can do is lift it over the bar and out for another goal kick. How we haven't had a booking tonight, I do not know, and now we are into the 6th minute of stoppage time in a match that should have had no more than 3. And there it is! Full time, Avondale Heights win 1-0. It wasn't pretty, but like so many games this season for Avondale Heights, it was effective. They get the win.
Yep, we've got a man of the match here, centre back.
Yep, Oleksiy Khrapko, thanks for joining us. Congratulations on your performance. Well done.
I try to speak English because I'm Italian, but okay.
Oh, we'll keep it simple. Congratulations.
Thank you.
What did you make of the win tonight?
What? We just play hard. We already know before the match that was the massive match, and we just keep it intensity and try player with I guess the good team, really good team.
In the first half, you injured your knee. How serious was that?
Sorry, how?
Your
no,
knee?
just keep touch with another player, striker, but it's nothing. I play anyway.
And the season you're having, how good is it to win almost every game?
How good? Sorry.
Are you enjoying it, having fun?
Yeah, of course. When win, always we have enjoy it. Just really, I guess again, it's not finished the session. We need to keep improve, keep player, and just try again win more match if possible.
Well,
yes.
We thought you were excellent tonight. Congratulations, and
you.
Go in and enjoy the win. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Sorry for my English.
No, not a problem. It's always nice. It's
Thank
certainly no reason to discriminate. We're more than happy to hear from you. Thank you very much.
Thank
Got the Avondale Heights coach with us. Anthony Barbieri joins us here in the tent. Congratulations, another 1-0 win, a very hard-fought result. How did you see the performance tonight?
I was very pleased. I thought overall we were very organised right throughout the whole night. We really didn't concede any chances whatsoever. And the boys dug deep, and I thought second half we should have scored more than one.
What were the words at half time? Because Richmond probably slightly had the better of the play, but second half you really come out, you dominated.
Yeah, well, just encouraged. Let's be positive and continue to play. Like we have all season. We have a belief in ourselves and the way we go about things. So we were solid, we were focused, we were determined, and we put the ball on the ground. It was nice not playing at home on a good park, and which suited us. And I think we created enough chances, probably to be more than a couple up.
Just you've moulded the side on an absolutely fantastic back four, which has just let nothing through all season. How important is it to continue with this, unbelievable defensive record? You've only conceded 18 goals this season. What's been the secret to that? Coming from State League 3 last season up until higher competition, what's been the secret of that brilliant back four?
Well, to be honest, it's a bit of a coaching philosophy that I've instilled in the last 3 years. It's your back line is paramount, and if you can be solid and secure and instill good confidence by creating that solidarity at the back, it does stem further forward through the park. And then if you've got boys that can put the ball in the back of net, you can create chances. defence is the backbone of your side.
And it must feel like whatever brief mid-season slump you may have had is over. It only lasted a handful of games. It must be nice to know the team has rallied and is back to its winning ways.
Yeah, I wouldn't call it a slump.
Relative to the performances you were putting in, though.
Yeah, look, to be honest, if you had said that Avondale would have been sitting top of the ladder at the start of the year, when the NPL was first formed, I think most pundits would have probably had us in the bottom 3 or 4. Okay, so if we've challenged and we've put in a lot of hard work, the boys have come up from State League 2, finishing second, because they can play. And we've worked hard in the off season. The boys continue to work hard, on the track. We only train twice a week. Most teams do train 3 nights a week. So we're very pleased the way we're going.
It's nearly party time. Have you looked at how many weeks are left and when it's mathematical and when you think you're finally up on any of this one?
To be honest, I'm always focused on Richmond for tonight's game, and then it's an old cliche, and most people think it's a bit of a laugh, but in reality, you can't let the players get too far ahead of themselves, because the next Saturday game comes around very quickly. You've got 7 days to make sure that you ice up your your wounds, especially now that the seasons are a little bit more extended. There's more games. The players naturally now would normally be thinking that it's season's over, but there's still 6 games to go. So we're still focused. There's still a handful of games that we need to be make sure that we're up for and we get the job done.
And just lastly, through the rise up the State League tables, your business has taken you overseas at times during the winter. Are you here for the full winter, or will the coaching team again have to step in and guide the team over the line?
Well, most seasons, the last 2 seasons, I've missed out on all the celebrations. So I'm hoping that the boys might have another win next week against North Geelong. But, having said that, there's still 6 games to go. I'm going away because of work, but I only missed 1 game this year. Fortunately, we have a bye. No catch-up games for us at this stage. So I hope to be here for the celebrations this year.
And Krasier tonight was massive for you guys. How good has he been for you all season? And did you expect him to come into this competition and go as well as he has? And
just on that, where's he from? Where was he recruited from, and how did he arrive at the club?
Well, funny enough, Michele played for Heidelberg last year at this level. He was recruited a little bit later in the season at Heidelberg. He was up in Queensland, if I do remember correctly, and I had spotted him play a couple of times for Heidelberg last season. So, I was looking to bolster the defensive side, and Michele's, Italian. My background's Italian, so he's been fantastic for us this year, and has Dean Campelge, Zoran Pakic, and also Anthony Strano. They've been brilliant, and the goalkeepers John Scolo and Anthony Sarich, when they both played, they've all been really, really solid.
Well, your team continues to win. The title is within touching distance. We wish you the best for the run home, and should the team do as we all expect, enjoy the celebrations, we'll probably see you again before the season is out. But if we don't, all the best, and congratulations on another win tonight.
Thank you very much, guys.